are good. So today is Monday, 18th November 2024. Okay. So students, this is your computer lesson for class 3, and we were talking about unit number 5, fun with keys. So in the last lesson we have learned that what is a keyboard? Who will tell me? Yes, Hadi. Very good. So keyboard is an input device which is used to enter data, which is used to type something. Okay. Also, a keyboard has 10 input device. It is used to type something. Type. The third point is it has 104 keys, and the most commonly used keyboard is QWERTY keyboard. Okay. So in keyboard we have learned there are many keys of the keyboard. Okay. So let's talk about them. So students, in keyboard we have talked about the 4 keys. Okay. So the first one was numeric keys. The second one was punctuation keys. The third one is our special keys. And our special keys also include function keys. So, students, our numeric key our numeric keys. So, students, our alphanumeric keys consist of alphabets and numbers. The alphabets range from A to Z in capital words. Okay. These A to Z keys are written in capital words on the keyboard. The second one is our number keys. Number keys range from 0 to 9. Okay. So this is our alphanumeric keys. The second one is our punctuation keys. Punctuation keys contain punctuation marks, which includes the punctuations like colon, semicolon, which includes marks such as colon, semicolon, or apostrophe, okay, question mark, exclamation mark, greater and less than symbol, and also our backslash and forward slash. Okay. This also includes the brackets. Okay. So these are our punctuation marks, and it includes these punctuations, and also there will be any other punctuation keys on the keyboard. Okay. The next one is special keys. Special keys also contain our function keys. Okay. Function keys, caps lock key. Now who will tell me the name of the third? Yes, I am. Very good. Shift key, caps lock key, num lock key, and Alt key and window key and delete key, backspace key, enter key. Enter key is used to move the cursor from one line to the next line. Delete key is used to delete something. Okay, and also delete key is used to raise text one step ahead. Backspace key is used to raise something one step backward. Okay, so these are the function of each keys. Okay, each key has its own specific function that they need to perform. Next we will talk about function keys. Okay, so function keys. So students, who will tell me what are function keys? Yes, Ahmed, very good. Function keys act as a shortcut key in order to perform specific tasks. Okay, these are also shortcut keys, and they include our keys ranging from F1 to F12. Okay, they are present at the top of the keyboard. This is the second point, and the third point is they act as a shortcut key to perform specific action or task. Okay, so this is the function of function keys. Okay, so you have seen in the last class a keyboard on which you see the alphanumeric keys, the punctuation keys, the special keys, and the function keys. I have shown it to you all. Okay, now today we are going to talk about our arrow keys. Okay, and I will show it to you on the keyboard. Okay. So students, now we are going to talk about our arrow keys. Arrow keys. Okay. So arrow keys, you must have seen the arrow keys on the keyboard like this. So these are our arrow keys. This shows the right, the left, the top, and the bottom. Okay. So we have four arrow keys on the keyboard: left, right, bottom, and top. Okay, and the arrow keys are used to move the cursor around in the word document. Okay. In our Word document, if you want to move the cursor, if it is placed here, okay, and let me make it more clear. So, this is a Word document, okay, and in this document you are writing point. So, what is the cursor? Who will tell me? Yes, Abrish. Very good. A cursor is a blinking line. Cursor is the blinking line that you see on the document. So, you see here that this is your cursor. Okay, the cursor is a blinking line. It will come and go. Okay, this is your cursor, and if you want to move your cursor to the left side, at this place, you will press the button of left. You will press on this button and the cursor will move from this position to this position. Okay, so this arrow key, the left arrow key, is used to move the cursor from right to left. Okay, the right arrow key is used to move the cursor from left to right. Okay, so the right arrow key is used to move the cursor from left to right. Okay, if the cursor is placed here and you want to move it to here, then you will press on the right key. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the function of arrow keys, that if you want to move the cursor from right side to the left side, you will click on left arrow key and the cursor will be moved from this side to this side. Okay, and if you want to move the cursor from left side to the right side, you will press the button of right arrow key and the cursor will move from left to right. Okay, so as well as if you want to move your cursor from bottom to the top. Okay, let me show you. So this is your Word document. Okay, and this is point. Your cursor is here. You want to move it from the bottom to the top. Okay, so you will press on top arrow key. Okay, you will press on this and the cursor will move from this place to this place. Okay, it will move from this place to this place. Okay, so if your cursor is at the bottom and you want to move your cursor from bottom to the top, you will press on top arrow key and the cursor will move from bottom to the top. Okay, now if you want to move your cursor from the top to the bottom, okay, you want to move your cursor from the top to the bottom, what you will do? Who will tell me? Yes, Iman. Very good. If you want to move your cursor from the top to the bottom, you will click on bottom arrow key and your cursor will come down. Okay, your cursor will come down when you press on the bottom key. Okay, so these are the functions of arrow keys. The left arrow key is used to move the cursor from right to left. The right arrow key is used to move the cursor from left to right. The top arrow key is used to move the cursor from bottom to the top. The bottom key, arrow key, is used to move the cursor from top to the bottom. Okay, these are the function of arrow keys, and arrow keys are also known as control cursor keys. Why do we call arrow keys the control cursor keys? Who will tell me? Yes, Ibrahim. Very good. Because they control the position of the cursor. Okay? Because they control the position of the cursor. That is why we call it control cursor keys. Now students, we are going to talk about home key. Home key is used to move the cursor at the beginning of the line. Okay, so this is your Word document and you are writing this is your Word document. Okay, and you are writing a line that I am a boy. You are writing an essay. Okay, essay on I am a boy. My name is Ahmed. I read in class 3. So your cursor is here. okay, at the start of the line. So what you will do, you will press on home key. You will press the home key and your cursor will come to the beginning of the line. Okay, the cursor will move from this position to this position at the end of the line to the beginning of the line. Okay, so if you want to move your cursor from end to the beginning of the line, you will press on home key. Okay, and the next purpose of home key is if you want to move your cursor, which is here, if you want to move the cursor from this position to this position to the beginning of the document, okay, what you will do, you will press on home key plus control key. You will press these keys and the cursor will move from this position to this position. Okay, so this is the purpose of home key. So students, now we have end key. End key is totally the opposite of home key. Home key was used to move the cursor from the end of the line to the beginning, and also it was used with control key to move the cursor from the end of the document to the beginning of the document. Okay, now we have end key. End key is used to move the cursor from the beginning of the line to the end of the line. Okay, if you want to remove the cursor from this position, which is the start of the line, to the end of the line, so what you will do, you will click on end key and the cursor will move from this position to this position. Okay, so it is used to move the cursor from beginning of line to the end of line. Okay, now we have the second purpose of end key, that it is used to move the cursor from end of the document from start of the document. It is used to move the cursor from start of the document. Your cursor is here and you want to move it here. Okay, so what will you do? You will press the button end key plus control key. What will happen next? Yes, Muhammad, very good. So yes, Abdullah, very good. So if you want to move the cursor from the beginning of the document to the end of the document, you will press on end key plus control key and the cursor will move from this position to this position. Okay, the cursor will move from the beginning of the document to the end of the document. Okay, so this is the purpose of end key. Now students, let's read it from the book. Students, come to the page number 40 of unit number 5, Fun with Keys. Okay, now who will read? Yes, Iman. The 4 keys help to move the cursor around in a Word document. They are also called the cursor control keys. The cursor is the line that we see blinking on the computer screen as we type. The home key moves the cursor to the beginning of the line. When we press the home key along with control key, it takes us to the beginning of the document. The end key moves the cursor to the end of the line. When we press the end key along with the control key, it takes us to the end of the document. Now students, your topic is question answer. And today we are going to write 2 questions about the lesson that we have learned today. Okay, so the question number 3 is, so students, this is your today's classwork. Question number 3. How four keys help us? The four keys help us to control the cursor on the screen. What is the function of end keys? The end key moves the cursor to the end of a sentence. Okay. So you need to write down these two questions in your notebooks and you need to learn it. Okay. This is your diary that you have to learn both of these questions. Okay.